98, 99, 100. Oh, hi. Welcome to Training with Tranny. My name is Paul Tranny, and quite frankly, a really exciting area is dealing with multiple screens and specifically mobile content. I'm going to show you how to do that using and actually just starting out with Device Central. So this, of course, is a great hub for any mobile content you might want to create. In particular, what I'm going to focus on is, as I scroll down, I'm going to focus on the Flash Player 10.1 release, which is actually more than just a dot release. It really is a big deal, optimizing a lot of this content for mobile devices. But as I scroll down, I mean, look at this slew of devices available. And what you can do is you can always sort of scroll to the various devices you might be interested in, maybe either one of these, and you can click on that item. Notice I picked the Nokia N95. Of course, gives me the statistics for this device. And honestly, hey, it's a great way to shop for a phone. What I actually want to do again is just kind of jump up here to the Flash Player 10.1 for multi-touch. Again, very powerful. I can double click on that. And again, it's a fairly generic device, as it says here. But know that I can eventually create an application or any sort of experience that can be deployed to those various marketplaces. But again, this is what I want to start with, is this Flash Player file. It's going to be a 320 by 240 file, and I can go ahead and click and see further details on this specific device. But in general, I'm just going to click Create, which is in the upper right-hand corner, and I'm going to make a Flash file right here. As you can see, I'm going to make a Flash file for this device. So again, I'll click that button in the lower right-hand corner, and it generates this file. So as you can see, it's strictly just a straight-up empty file. Nothing fancy going on here thus far. In fact, all I really want to do is I'm just going to draw a shape right in here. I'll just draw sort of a rectangle. Again, I'm not going to get very fancy in here, just showing you can add content. But once you've sort of created this whole experience in Flash, based on some assets maybe you've already used for other places, well, you can use those same assets in here and maybe not publish to Flash, but show me this in Device Central. So I'll do a test movie. Sure enough, it launches Device Central and gives me that graphic right here. And it's great because I can go ahead and view the various statistics and different options for this device. But again, since this is just a rectangle, it's not particularly sexy. So let's check out something that has a little more sex appeal, if we could. I'll just jump in here to say, for instance, this project. Again, more advanced, has a lot going on, dealing with, again, this subject matter. You can see that plenty is going on in this file. So what I want to do is go to Control, Test Movie, and test this in Device Central. So this just has sort of a mouse follow to it, but you can see it's going to be a better experience. You can see how these graphics perform. If you notice the timeline in Flash, it was just a much more advanced project. But now when I click, it will go ahead and follow the mouse just like that. Again, this could be a desktop experience. This could be also obviously a multi-touch smartphone experience as well. Pretty easy, so just pretend like, of course, if I'm clicking, of course, that's like a tap. So I'm going to go back into that file, and let's take a look at something a little more advanced. Because I want to go beyond sort of something following your mouse. I want to go beyond it to showing you what you can do concerning using the accelerometer. Again, this is a multi-touch function that you can go ahead and access. Not only can you write ActionScript for it, but you can go ahead and test that, of course, here in Device Central. So again, it looks like the same experience, but now it's customized for context, the context of this experience. So now I want you to focus over here on the right-hand side. I'm given this accelerometer. So if I click and drag, you can see my little character, my little white blood cell, move around based on this accelerometer. Again, pretty simple to do, but it's great because it doesn't require me to have a smartphone or any hardware. I can test it all right in here. You might be interested in some of the other things, such as the display. Again, when you get to creating graphics, is there any sort of reflection? This is what it would look in an indoor setting. This is what it would look like in an outdoor setting. So you can kind of simulate all these different experiences. Whatever you want to sort of account for, you can design to that using Flash Professional CS5 and, of course, Device Central. So again, fairly straightforward. Didn't require any other devices for me to have in my pocket, but that's really just a preview of what Device Central has and also what you can do in Flash Professional CS5. So join me again next time. Again, my name is Paul Trani.